untiringly worked to put up this show, and all our sponsors, prominent people and social workers of Pune, and all the student community of MVPM for their support, which has helped us to shape this program. Thank you once again.
These 5 candidates emerged as MVPM scholars and India's future knowledge leaders. In these young minds, a community and nation find the strength to bring ideas to life. In them, we can read our country's glorious future even before they have begun to write it. Thank you very much.
I would also like to congratulate the staff work that was done. I think the information that was presented to us was extremely meticulously compiled, and I'm sure things can only improve. Lastly, I would like to congratulate the organizers for taking this new initiative, and I'm sure one day it will be on par with the best scholarship schemes in the country. Thank you so much.
We request Ramesh ji to felicitate him.
कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों को चीर के मन।
Today, because in India, most of the people from underprivileged background cannot afford good medical service. Sir, I promise you all that I will selflessly serve this section of community as well, to the best of my abilities. Today, I am truly honored and humbled to be receiving this award. And getting this award from my own people, from my own community, makes it even more special and meaningful for me. This is the award and the evening that I will cherish for rest of my life. Thank you very much.
This technical acumen surely deserves a huge round of applause.
My great-grandfather used to say to my father that if you need anything, ask from Almighty. And I believe that the Almighty will cover you for every rightful need. Today in noon, when I was visiting MVPM office with the Lahori sir, I'm glad to know that MVPM is offering such good opportunity facilities to my student. I want to say that students residing here are really lucky to have such organization in their career life. The third experience I want to share is to think high. For a dream come true, one needs to have a dream, and dream should be high. It's a cruel fact that most of authorities and people around you will discourage you to think high. As a mechanical engineering researcher, I always wanted to present my paper in ASME Congress, the biggest gathering of mechanical engineers all over the world. In 2012, my 2 papers got selected for presentation in Congress, but the problem comes along with the funds. I couldn't afford money to travel to Houston, USA for attending the conference by myself. I started seeking funds from organizations to sponsor my travel. After a long search and lengthy documentation, I received prestigious international travel fellowship from Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, and was the only student applicant who received that fellowship in that month. At last, I want to recite one of my favorite quotes about the crazy ones, the one who see things differently. They are not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, but the people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. Thank you very much.
आस आस कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं
This time, can we hear a bigger round of applause, especially from the girls' side?
We might seem independent, arrogant, lost, but we seek your approval, nothing more. Thank you for having faith in us. Thank you for trusting our choices. Thank you for letting us fly free. Ladies and gentlemen, if this award stands for anything, it stands for the united spirit in all of us. Maya Angelou once said, "When you learn, teach. When you get, give." I want you to know that this award to me means that I will continue to strive hard and give back to the world what it has given to me, so that I might even be more worthy of tonight's honor. As I accept this award, I also promise to get only better at my work, so that the next time we meet, you see a new, freshly rediscovered me. Thank you.
उड़ जाए लेके खुशी अपने संग तुझको वहाँ जन्नत से
My friends were very important part of my life, and you should never forget them. You should never forget the important gifts that you get throughout this journey. You should never forget that you are along with all your fraternity, and in medical field, being along with the fraternity is very important. And
Make friends with professors. They will be your guides. Make friends with your fellow students because they will support you in times of need. Make friends with students who are better than you, who know something more than you do because they will be the ones you will learn from the most. Make friends with your parents. Your parents are your most important pillars of support. And if you treat them as friends, if they understand you, if they wish to support you in whatever you want, then trust me, your life will be much more simpler and much more happier than it could ever be. And finally, the most important thing, please keep your health in check. Wherever I go, I say this to everyone. Everyone wants to work, everyone wants to be successful. We all skip meals, we all ignore our health, we all ignore exercise, we all do stuff that, well, won't really serve us well in the long term. But please keep your health in check. You're all, I mean, I'm talking to the students, but you're all in your 20s right now, and this is the time that you have your health in hand. Once you get old, it'll be very hard to get it back. And well, that's it. I would again like to thank MVPM for this great opportunity. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Pradeep ji, Brij Mohan ji, Sri Ram ji, Totla ji, and Lakhotia ji. All the 5 MVPM Scholar of its first edition, Nishant, Vibhor, Ashish, Shruti, and Amrita. You are not only MVPM Scholars, but also role model for today's young generation. Thanks for your gracious presence along with your parents and relatives. I also recognize presence of ex and present students of Maheshwari Vidya Pracharak Mandal. It's your high energy level that has made this program remarkable. All the members of Maheshwari Vidya Pracharak Mandal, trustees, members of the executive board, it's your continued support that has played a major role in the success of this program. All invited guests, members of other social organizations, your presence itself is inspiring. I'm sure it will help us to popularize this award in the future. When in November 2011, MVPM has decided to go ahead with MVPM Scholar project to implement this in the most professional manner and also to select the galaxy of people, we were on lookout to have the most capable team. Thanks Satyenji, Dr. Vasant Bang, and Bajrangji Lohia for your commendable job you have done in last 1 year. Last but not the least, I also appreciate the efforts of the students of Maheshwari Vidya Pracharak Mandal, Ankit and Rashi for conducting the Master of Ceremony for this program. I request our President Ramesh ji to appreciate their efforts.